Have you ever felt like life is a whirlwind, throwing you into a chaos of emotions and unexpected twists? Well, today we're going to dive into the ancient wisdom of a timeless philosophy, uncovering 10 revolutionary secrets to help you stay centered. Every day, transforming you into that unshakable rock in the middle of life's storm. Have you ever wondered how some people manage to stay strong and composed even in the face of the toughest challenges, without breaking a sweat? Imagine this. The secret to their resilience lies in the age-old teachings of a philosophy that has been shaping the minds of brilliant thinkers for centuries. It's like a timeless guide for navigating life's ups and downs, equipping you to be that immovable force when everything around you seems to be in a tumult. 1. Embrace what you can control. Welcome to the transformative world of a philosophical mindset, where the first secret to daily self-focus is as simple as embracing what is within your control. Imagine this. You are the sculptor of your own life, with a block of marble representing the canvas of your journey. This philosophy, which has been rocking the wisdom scene for ages, pushes us to focus on the things we can control and to ignore the rest. It's like having a remote control for your reactions to life. A legendary ancient thinker told us that we can't choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Think about it this way. Life throws things at us, right? Just like that block of marble. Now imagine you're armed with a chisel, sculpting the marble. Each chip is a choice you make in how you react to the curveballs life throws at you. You're not at the mercy of circumstances. You are the one shaping your destiny. Imagine if every challenge, every setback, is just a rough piece of marble waiting for your artistic touch. Your attitude, your decisions, are the tools in your hands, creating a masterpiece from the chaos. It's not about controlling the uncontrollable. It's about mastering your response, creating a life that is uniquely yours. Now, let's break it down. You can't control the traffic jam, the rain on your parade, or the guy who cuts in line at the coffee shop. But guess what? You can control how you react. That's the game changer. You decide whether to let the rain sour your mood or to dance in it. Your response, my friend, is your masterpiece in the making. It's liberating, isn't it? Instead of wrestling with the uncontrollable, this philosophy hands you the chisel to carve your path. Don't let circumstances dictate your emotions. Be the sculptor, not the victim. So in the great mosaic of life, be that artist who skillfully carves their experiences. Embrace what you can control. Your reactions, your decisions, your attitude. Life may throw curveballs, but with a philosophical mindset as your guide, you're not just a player. You're the architect of your destiny. Take that chisel and start carving your masterpiece. 2. Amor fati. Love your destiny. Embrace your destiny with open arms. This is the wisdom passed down to us by a great thinker from the past. It's like a mantra. Amor fati. The love of fate. But what is it really about? Well, it's not just about nodding and accepting whatever life throws at you. It's about pulling it into your arms, loving it, and finding the deep cosmic meaning in every twist and turn of your journey. Think of it this way. Life's challenges are not obstacles trying to trip you up. They are more like those solid stones you lean on to climb toward your own greatness. That wise person is not telling us to just tolerate the bumpy ride. They're pushing us to embrace it, to hold it tight, and to see it as an essential part of our grand adventure. Imagine every unexpected curveball life throws at you as an invitation, not an annoyance. It's an opportunity to show what you're made of. Amor fati is like saying, "Hey universe, bring it on, because I'm not here just for the smooth roads. I'm here to dance with the storms and emerge stronger on the other side." Sure, it sounds a little cosmic, but in a practical sense, it's a game changer. Instead of complaining about tough times, you begin to see them as opportunities to flex your resilience muscles. It's not about pretending everything is sunshine and rainbows. It's about choosing to see the beauty, even in the storm clouds. You know, it's easy to be grateful when life is a parade of good vibes, but Amor fati challenges you to be grateful for the messy and chaotic parts too. Those difficult moments aren't trying to ruin your day. They are your instructors pushing you to grow and evolve. So the next time life throws a curveball at you, catch it like a long-lost friend. Because in every stumble, in every challenge, there's an opportunity for you to step into your own greatness. Life is not a straight road. It's a winding path, and Amor fati is the secret sauce that turns every turn into a step toward your own epic journey. 3. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that translates to remember death. I know it might sound a little dark and gloomy at first, but stick with me. Wise thinkers believe this concept could be a game changer. Imagine this. You're going about your daily routine, caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. They would say, "Wait, pause for a moment, and remember that life is fleeting." Sounds intense, right? Well, that's the point. Imagine you're lounging on the couch, scrolling through your phone, contemplating whether to pursue that dream of yours or put it off for later. This is where memento mori comes in. A wise thinker from the past reminds us with a gentle nudge, "Hey friend, you could pass on at any moment. Seriously right now." I'm not saying this to scare you, quite the opposite. It's about liberation. Knowing that our time on this spinning rock is limited, these philosophers argued it's a wake-up call, a motivator to put procrastination aside. Think about it. If you knew you only had one day left, how would you spend it? What dreams would you pursue, and what thoughts would occupy your mind? These thinkers want you to use this shift in perspective as fuel. It's not about living in fear, but about living with intention. In the face of life's fragility, suddenly every moment becomes precious. It becomes a catalyst for action. Procrastination, that sneaky habit we all wrestle with, begins to lose its grip. Why wait for tomorrow when today might be all you have? A great philosopher essentially tells us to let the awareness of our mortality guide your choices in what you do, what you say, and what you think. Now, this isn't a call to skydive without a parachute or quit your job to become a rock star overnight. It's about aligning your actions with what truly matters to you. Maybe that's mending a broken relationship, pursuing a passion, or simply finding joy in the everyday moments. So the next time you find yourself putting off something important, remember this ancient wisdom. Embrace memento mori not as a gloomy cloud, but as a ray of sunshine urging you to live fully and authentically. After all, life's too short to be spent in the shadows of doubt. 4. The dichotomy of control. This concept is a hidden gem, simple yet loaded with wisdom. So here's the deal. Life throws things at us, right? Some things we can control, like the ingredients that go into our pizza. And some things, well, they're just out of our hands, like winning the lottery. A wise philosopher breaks it down for us. Imagine your life as this big bag of stuff, and in that bag are two types of things. First, we have the things we can control, like our attitudes, our efforts, And whether we hit snooze on the alarm for the umpteenth time. Then there's the other stuff, things like the weather, traffic jams, or your neighbor's karaoke night. Yeah, no amount of wishing is going to change that. Now here's where it gets interesting. This philosopher suggests we should put on our superhero capes and focus only on the things we can control. Why? Well, my friend, it's like breaking free from the chains of anxiety and frustration. Imagine this. You're in this game where you have a limited amount of energy and time. Spending that precious energy on things you can't control is like pouring it down the drain. You're left feeling drained, stressed, and frankly, a little crazy. And here's the cool part. When you direct your attention to the things that are within your reach, it's like reclaiming your superpowers. Suddenly, you're not at the mercy of life's wild roller coaster. You become the captain of your ship, steering it through the storm with confidence. So the next time you find yourself stressing about that unexpected rain ruining your picnic, or the Wi-Fi failing during a crucial video call, take a deep breath and remember the dichotomy of control. Ask yourself, can I do anything about this? If the answer is yes, then go ahead. Be the superhero of your own story. If the answer is no, well, why waste your energy worrying about it? This wise thinker was onto something here. Life's too short to be tangled up in the knots of things we can't change. Embrace the power within your reach, my friend, and watch as the chains of anxiety dissolve, leaving you free to conquer whatever life throws at you. 5. Negative visualization. Have you ever stopped to imagine what your life would be like without the things you usually overlook and take for granted? It's like a suggestion from a wise thinker on negative visualization, a peculiar but powerful practice. Take a moment to let your mind wander into a scenario where you lose something or someone precious to you. It might sound a little somber, but stay with me. Imagine this. You wake up and the familiar comforts of your daily routine are suddenly absent. The warm comfort of your bed, the aroma of morning coffee, or the sound of your loved ones greeting you all gone. What's left is an eerie silence, an empty void where there was once abundance. Now, why on earth would you want to entertain such a seemingly negative exercise? This practice serves as a profound catalyst for cultivating gratitude. By momentarily stripping yourself of the familiar, you gain a clearer perspective on the value of what you have. It's like cleaning a foggy window to see the beauty outside. But that's not all. Negative visualization also acts as a mental training ground, preparing you for the unexpected curveballs life throws at you. Life, with all its unpredictability, is bound to bring challenges, big and small. By mentally rehearsing scenarios where you face loss, you build a muscle of resilience. It's like preemptively putting on a mental armor that helps soften the blow of real-life challenges. Think of it as a superhero training montage where you visualize facing adversity, overcoming obstacles, and emerging stronger. In the real world, when challenges arise, they don't catch you by surprise. You've already exercised your mental muscles. So while it may seem strange to think about losing what you cherish, consider it a peculiar superpower that prepares you to face life's uncertainties with a fortified mindset. Negative visualization, in all its apparent somber glory, becomes a tool not only for appreciating the present, but also for navigating the twists and turns of the future with a resilient spirit. After all, it's not about dwelling in negativity, but about using it to find the silver lining and brace yourself for a more robust and gratitude-filled life. You're already halfway through this video. Good job on working on yourself. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could leave a comment. It will help my channel a lot. If you're not sure what to say, just write, "I am strong in adversity, so I know you've made it this far." And remember to subscribe for more videos like this. 6. The Inner Citadel. The concept of the inner citadel. Imagine this as a towering fortress hidden inside your mind, like your very own personal superhero headquarters. Life can get pretty wild, work stress, family drama, and the general chaos we all face. Now when the external world is going crazy, a wise person suggests you make a superhero move and retreat into your inner citadel. It's not a physical place with stone walls and moats. It's more of a mental safe haven. Imagine it as your own mental fortress of solitude. In this sanctuary, you are the commander-in-chief, the one in control. It's where the chaos of the outside world can't touch you. You have this magical power to stay cool, calm, and collected, no matter what storms are swirling around. So when your boss is breathing down your neck, deadlines are looming, and it feels like the world is spinning too fast, that's when you put on your mental superhero cape and teleport to your inner citadel. It's a place where you can take a breath, assess the situation, and decide how you want to respond. No external craziness can break through your mental force field. You see, this philosopher is not just talking about finding a quiet place to relax. He's handing you the keys to your own mental fortress, your inner core of strength. It's like having a secret power that keeps you zen in the face of chaos. Think of it as your own personal superhero transformation from a stressed out mortal to a calm, collected, and super capable hero of your own story. In the inner citadel, you're not just surviving the storm, you're thriving in it. It's a mental dojo where you master the art of staying calm when everything else is in chaos. So the next time life throws a curveball at you, remember the wisdom of this philosopher and retreat to your inner citadel. It's not a retreat. It's a strategic move to face the world with your mental superhero powers fully charged. 7. Practice detachment. Now we're going to dive into the art of practicing detachment, a jewel that ancient wisdom gives us. Imagine this. You're navigating the unpredictable seas of life, and this philosophy hands you a life vest called healthy detachment. It's not about being indifferent or distant, but about keeping your inner worth intact, unaffected by the storms of external opinions. In the great arena of existence, this philosophy whispers, "Hey, your value is not up for debate in the court of other people's opinions." Imagine a wise master taking you aside and saying, "You have this superpower of not being upset by things and keeping your serenity intact." Let's break this down. Detachment doesn't mean living in a bubble, oblivious to the world around you. It's more like having emotions with a Teflon coating. Things can come your way, but they don't stick. External outcomes, the victories, the defeats, the applause, and the criticisms are like passing clouds. This wisdom urges you to anchor your self-worth internally. "I am immune to external storms," says an ancient mentor. You can choose not to have an opinion on something and not let it alter your vibe. Think about it. You're scrolling through the tumultuous sea of social media, running into opinions and judgments left and right. This philosophy hands you a mental shield and says, "You are the guardian of your peace. Let it all slide and keep your serenity." Now let's talk about a simple but powerful truth. A wise thinker from the past offers this advice: act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely. Imagine a life where every move you make, every word you utter, and every thought you harbor resonates with virtue. It's more than a good way to live. It's a map to becoming a beacon of integrity, radiating light and inspiration to those in your orbit. In the grand tapestry of existence, your actions are the threads that weave the narrative of your character. Acting justly means navigating the labyrinth of choices with a moral compass, making decisions that align with the principles of fairness and righteousness. It's about being that person who, at a moral crossroads, takes the path that leads not only to personal gain but to a better world for everyone. Speaking kindly is more than just uttering pleasant words. It's about infusing your language with the warmth of empathy. Imagine a conversation where your words are not just a means of communication, but also a balm to soothe, a lighthouse to guide. Kindness in speech spreads through the air, creating a positive atmosphere that leaves lasting impressions and fosters genuine connections. Thinking sincerely is the silent force behind every action and spoken word. Your thoughts are the seeds that blossom into deeds and words. A wise thinker urges us to cultivate a garden of genuine reflections, untainted by deceit or self-interest. It's about embracing a mindset where authenticity reigns supreme, allowing your innermost beliefs to shape your external expressions. By embodying these principles, acting justly, speaking kindly, thinking sincerely, you transform into a living testament to virtue. You become a beacon of integrity, radiating a magnetic energy that attracts others toward a higher standard of living. Your life becomes a silent sermon, teaching through example instead of rhetoric. In a world often battered by chaos and discord, imagine the impact of individuals who adhere to this timeless advice. They become not just influencers, but architects of a society built on the pillars of justice, kindness, and sincerity. Every virtuous action, every compassionate word, and every genuine thought contributes to building a better world. So as you navigate the ebb and flow of daily existence, remember the simplicity and depth of this counsel. Act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely, and watch as your life transforms into a masterpiece of virtue, inspiring those around you to embark on their own journey toward a more meaningful and compassionate existence. 9. The power of now. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get lost in the memories of the past or worry about the uncertainties of the future. But here's a nugget of wisdom from an ancient philosopher that's like a lantern in the darkness. The power of now. Imagine this. You're sitting at your desk, lost in thoughts about that embarrassing thing you said last week, or maybe you're tossing and turning in bed, anxious about what tomorrow might bring. A wise thinker would give you a pat on the shoulder and say, "Hold on. The past is gone, my friend, and the future, well, that's still brewing. But guess what is real? This very moment you're living in." It's a bit like watching a fascinating movie. The scenes that have already unfolded are behind you, and the ones yet to be unraveled are a mystery. But the frame you're watching now, that's where the action is. This philosopher urges us to be the director of our own show, to take center stage and embrace the present moment, because in truth, it's the only thing we can call our own. Think about it. The past is like a closed book. You can't rewrite its pages or tear them out. The future, on the other hand, is an unread manuscript. You can dream and plan, but you can't jump ahead to see what's coming. But this moment, the now, is an open page waiting for your pen. It's where you can make decisions, take actions, and shape your story. So why waste it on yesterday's stumbles or tomorrow's maybes? This philosopher challenges us to look around and feel the pulse of the present, to savor the flavors of the now. Whether you're sipping a cup of coffee, feeling the sun's warmth on your face, or listening to the rain hit your window, these are the moments that define your life. Of course, it's not always easy. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes the present moment feels more like a storm than a sunny day. But even in the chaos, there's a power in recognizing the now. It's your anchor in life's whirlwind, a reminder that in the midst of turmoil, you can find a sense of calm and purpose. So my friend, take a deep breath, look around, and recognize the power that resides in this very moment. As a wise person says, seize it, because it is the only reality. Your past is a teacher, your future a mystery, but the now, well, that's your canvas, painted with purpose, intention, and a lot of life. 10. Eudaimonia, or a flourishing life. Eudaimonia, my friends, is the grand finale of our philosophical journey, a flourishing life that goes beyond mere resilience. It's about tapping into the full potential of your inner self, living in harmony with your nature as a rational being, and striving for excellence in every nook and cranny of your existence. Imagine this. A wise thinker paints a vivid picture for us. He says, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." Imagine carrying the weight of unnecessary problems on your shoulders long before they even hit you. It's like lugging a backpack full of rocks when you could be strolling through life with a light step. Eudaimonia is your ticket to putting down that heavy load. It's about finding your rhythm in the dance of life, unburdened by the unnecessary baggage of premature suffering. Instead, imagine yourself waltzing through existence with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. But how do we achieve a flourishing life? First, it's about embracing your true nature as a rational being. Think about it. We're not just creatures of instinct, reacting to every stimulus like programmed robots. We are rational beings with the power to think, reflect, and choose. Eudaimonia is about tapping into that power, making decisions that align with your values and aspirations. Next, pursue excellence in every facet of your life. It's not about being perfect. It's about giving your best effort, whether in your relationships, your work, or your personal growth. Strive for excellence. The wise person didn't say that you suffer more than necessary for nothing. Excellence is the antidote to unnecessary suffering. Imagine waking up each day, not just going through the motions, but actively seeking ways to make your life richer, deeper, and more meaningful. That's the essence of eudaimonia, a life in full bloom. So, my fellow seekers of a flourishing life, let eudaimonia be your guiding star. It's not a distant dream, but a tangible reality within your reach. Embrace your rationality, pursue excellence, and remember the timeless wisdom. Don't burden yourself with unnecessary suffering. Instead, let your life blossom like a garden in full bloom, each day more vibrant and fulfilling than the last. In conclusion, my friends, as you embark on this journey into the heart of a philosophical mindset, remember that being the rock in the storm isn't about avoiding challenges, but about facing them with the unshakable strength that lies within you. Let these secrets guide you toward a life of self-focus, resilience, and the profound joy that comes from mastering your own mind. As a wise person once said, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Now go out and be the rock Thanks for joining me on this expedition into the heart of this mindset. Did you find these lessons valuable? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the wisdom with your fellow travelers on the path to self-discovery. Until next time, may these principles guide you, and may you always find strength in the face of contempt. Stay resilient. Stay philosophical.